Good YouTube, it's KB with Just Do Boxing back with another video. I got a fight announcement for y'all in the middleweight division between Jaime Munguia, 38-0, 30 KOs, and Big Meech, Demetrius Ballard. And Big Meech coming in at 6 feet, 74-inch reach, 28 years old, fighting out of Maryland, Orthodox. He's coming off a unanimous decision win over Paul Valenzuela Jr. He's 26-9 going into that fight November 13th, 2021. And Ballard pretty much won that fight easily, And they seem to be kind of moving this guy along somewhat slowly in terms of, competition level. He hasn't really faced any notable names thus far. And, he's 21-0 and 1 draw, 13 KOs. He's not a tremendously big puncher. I believe he can get your respect, which is going to be important if he's going against Munguia. He's definitely going to need to get this dude respect to keep him up off him. If he can, he's going to have a long or short night, depending on, what he's made of. I've seen a couple fights, and the kid got some skills with him. He definitely could box. He's no slouch or nothing like that. I just haven't seen that much of him, and the level of opposition hasn't been quality for the most part. Like I said, I don't think he has any notable names on his resume, and this by far, Munguia will be a big leap up and the toughest test of his career by far. And I don't know, it's an uphill battle for him, man. He got a aggressive, young, hungry 25-year-old Munguia that don't stop coming and throwing punches till the fight is over. So he definitely got an uphill battle. And let's see what happens, man. I already know what Munguia can do. I've seen him several times, Ballard, on the other hand, you're going to have to show us something, man. And like I said, he's no bum, but, decent jab, good speed. Solid defense, fight behind that high guard at times. He's a decent fighter, man, but like I said, it's going to be a tough fight for him, for sure, in terms of, level. It's going to be a big step up for him, so hopefully he's able to, make this fight entertaining, and, who knows, maybe he can pull off an upset, because I know for sure he's definitely going into this fight the underdog, rightfully so. People seeing more of Munguia, and, they're high on his kid, so I know he's going into that fight being a favorite. And Ballard, like I said, he's got an uphill battle, but let's see what he got to bring to the table come fight night. As for Jaime Munguia, we all know he's coming in 38-0, 30 KOs, 25 years old, 6 feet. And it's weird for some reason because I couldn't find a reach for this guy. That's weird. That's definitely a first. But, nonetheless, man, Munguia, this fight is set for February 19th. Supposed to be the undercard of Virgil Ortiz Jr. and Michael McKenzie. So we all know Munguia's last fight was November 13th, where he won a unanimous decision over the tough and always competitive, always game King Gabriel Rosado. In a fight that definitely went back and forth. It was a lot of back and forth action. Rosado held it down as he always did. He came to fight. He didn't lay down. He wasn't dropped. I don't believe he was cut. Like he's been known to get in previous fights of the past. He did a good job staying on his feet the whole 12 rounds. He definitely pushed the younger Munguia, but ultimately it was Munguia's work rate, man. This dude's work rate and his motor, man, kept him, edging and winning these rounds. Like Rosado, I say he was competitive and he fought hard and he had his moments for sure, but Munguia just never stopped throwing punches. Like I said, this dude work rate has to be some of the highest at the middleweight division, man. This dude, that's all he likes to do is punch. And that's what makes him an exciting fighter, because he's there to be hit, He isn't the most defensively responsible fighter out there, which makes him exciting because, he's vulnerable at times. He can get clipped. And like I said, he had his moments where he well, it got a little rough for him. Rosado definitely pushed him, but this dude kept coming. Like I said, he don't stop throwing punches. He throw hard body shots, good hook, strong jab when he use it. He ain't just mixing it up. This dude, man, he's tough. He ain't 38-0 for nothing, but I would like to see him step it up in competition as well. And, Rosado, that was definitely his toughest test to date. Just definitely in terms of how the fight played out, for sure. That was one of his more competitive fights, even though he won convincingly, unanimous decision. But it was definitely a respectable fight on Rosado's end. He ain't lay down. He ain't just get walked all over. He ain't just get completely dominated. He made it competitive, even though it was a unanimous decision loss. The younger Munguia, just high work rate, man. Can't say that enough, man. And he's strong. That kid got a lot of power, man. So if Big Meech Ballard, man, he ain't ready, man, he gonna find himself on the canvas or picking himself up off of the canvas. And we're gonna find out what kind of chin he got come fight night, because one thing we all know about Munguia, he is gonna try to test you. He's gonna try to hit you early and often if he can. And once he gets that motor revved up, man, it's hard to slow him down, man. So hopefully Demetrius Ballard has enough pop behind his punches to get that guy's respect, because if not, it could either be a long night or a short night, depending on, like I said, depending on what Big Meech Ballard is made of. And it's going to be his toughest test to date. And I'm not necessarily sure if the same could be said for Munguia. I don't think this would be his toughest test to date. I think it's a good possibility Rosado could potentially been more competitive than this fight, but it remains to be seen. We'll see. I'm not dissing Ballard at all. I just haven't seen that much of him, and when your opposition lack quality, man, it's hard to see you getting through these big fights when it's only your first time out. Not saying it can't be done, but we'll see. This Ballard been pro since 2013. He only registered 21 wins. So, like I said, it don't seem like they've been moving him exactly the fastest. And definitely in terms of opposition, it's been low level at best. So C-level opposition, and that they ain't really been testing him. So it's one thing for sure we're gonna get in this fight with Jaime Munguia and Ballard is Ballard will be tested early and often. Like I said, we're gonna see what he made of. He can handle it. And we got a fight on our hands, but if not, it's another short night and a stay busy fight for Munguia. How some of them is writing it up to be just a stay busy fight. I don't really want to, disrespect Demetrius Ballard like that and just call him a stay busy fight, because he is an undefeated fighter. So he is coming to win. I doubt if he lay down. I don't see that being the case. So I'm not going to just call him a stay busy fight, but I don't expect this to be Munguia's toughest fight in terms of how it play out. But, anything can happen in boxing, so we shall see. So that's my thoughts on the fight. Y'all get in the comment section. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Get in the comment section. Let me know if I gave Jaime Munguia and Demetrius Big Meech Ballard just due. So that's what I do over here at Just Boxing. To the next one, I'm out. Peace.